Folks started to realize, yeah, drugs suck. Drugs are really bad, but the drug war is worse.
You wouldn't believe what I have to go through just to come here. I had to call my PO and tell him that I might be around some convicted felons, because they took me to court 2 weeks ago. They was trying to lock me up for coming in contact with convicted felons. See, if we want to win this situation right here, we're going to have to go ourselves and take it on ourselves. And I told you I was illiterate when I went to prison, but I didn't come out of prison illiterate.
Hi. I just want to introduce myself. My name's Eric Sterling.
It was just so ironic, you know, that I'm getting to meet you, you know, that I'm sitting in the room with you right now. When I went to jail in '89, everybody in there is facing a lot of time, so I was very familiar with the laws of how it was working and how unfair we felt it was, you know.
I knew that these laws were a mistake when we were writing them. There is no question that there are tens of thousands of black people in prison serving sentences that are decades excessive, that their families have been destroyed as a consequence of laws that I played a central role in writing. June 1986, a young basketball player from the University of Maryland named Len Bias has a seizure, taken to the hospital, is dead at the hospital. Healthy young man, dies all of a sudden. What's this about?
Mr. Bias died of cocaine intoxication.
Cocaine? Cocaine? Oh my God, cocaine.
Crack cocaine has become the street drug of choice in the United States. A cheap, powerful high.
In a matter of days, we adopted a law based on the hysteria around cocaine.
Larger numbers of our citizens are suffering and dying from this threat to our national security than any nuclear warfare, any chemical warfare waged on any battlefield.
Let's raise penalties. Let's crack down here. Let's punish some people here.
As I've said before, no drug network will remain alive.
President Reagan signed the bill. 5 kilos of powder cocaine or 50 grams of crack. 50 grams is the size of an ordinary candy bar. This is, in the global drug trade, nothing. This is not a serious trafficker. That would get you a minimum of 10 years up to life imprisonment. The consequences have been devastating.
I, Ronald Reagan, do solemnly swear
that I will faithfully execute the office of President of the United States.
that I will faithfully execute the office of President of the United States.
1980, Reaganomics, very limited opportunities for young African-American men.
There was the demise of middle-class manufacturing jobs that had sustained a lot of families. It was, at a certain point, decided that south of the 10 freeway was kind of a no man's land and off limits, to the point that when crack is arriving in the early 80s, there wasn't much of an economy left to speak of.
We was f***ing starving and was just trying, we was just looking for a way to succeed.